Now, I know the original has been hyped so much. There's so much love for Vanilla Powder by Matiere. This is a beautiful brand that has crystal saffron and so many other gorgeous fragrances, most of which I own. And in today's C'est Le Bon contributor video, we're gonna be talking about the EXTRAIT version. Now, of course, there's the original, which is housed in a transparent bottle with, I believe, a white label. Here we have the black bottle. It's a bit opaque, but you can still kind of see through it. Magnetic cap, or it's not magnetic, but it's a very snug fit, my apologies. And in today's C'est Le Bon contributor video, we're also gonna be conducting a very special giveaway on behalf of Twisted Lily. So thank you so much, Twisted Lily, for allowing one lucky person to win a bottle of Vanilla Powder EXTRAIT by Matiere. It's a very simple giveaway. The only thing you need to do to participate is just follow the first link down below in the description box. It's gonna be a link to cetlebon.com. After you've read through the article, and you've become a registered reader, just drop a comment on the article. It is such a simple process, and I hope you participate because it would be such a mistake not to. It's such a no-brainer. Like, you could potentially win a full-size bottle of this fragrance. So anyway, thank you so much for participating. And you know, we love giving away bottles, not samples or decants. We want lucky winners to actually have a bottle of the fragrance in their hands. And thank you so much, Twisted Lily. It really means a lot. So let's talk about this fragrance because I think this is a beautiful, beautiful release. I have the original and I've spent a nice bit of time wearing the original. And despite the name Vanilla Powder, you look at the note breakdown and there's actually coconut powder. So there is Vanilla Absolute from Madagascar, which is touted to be one of the best vanilla raw materials on the market. And I concur. I think it's such a beautiful done, super rich, delicious smelling vanilla. And it's not a vanilla bean or vanilla pod. There's a lot of vanilla fragrances that almost smell like boozy and balsamic. That's not what you're gonna get in here. This is actually a very powdery and diffusive fragrance that almost smells like fig to me. And the reason I say that is because fig is a fantasy note, and there's a lot of coconut molecules that go into the synthesis of a fig accord. So I'm smelling this, and I can't help but be reminded of fragrances like Mystic Bliss by Goldfield and Banks, or Le Beau Le Parfum, or Le Beau Paradise Garden by JPG. Any other, fig or coconut-based fragrances, and I have fallen in love with this one. Unseen by House of Dastan is another, but this one is different. This is one of the OGs. This is a beautiful, gorgeous vanilla and coconut scent. There's also Helvetalide, which is a molecule, synthetic molecule that creates a musky tone. So I definitely get a lot of that in this fragrance as well. And I'm not sure if it's listed in the note breakdown, but as it dries down, I almost get like this creamy sandalwood ingredient. And I love the way that that smells too. So this is such a beautifully done, fig. I keep saying fig, but it's actually coconut. Coconut powder, musk, and vanilla fragrance. And as the name implies, it kind of says it all, right? Vanilla powder, it's gonna be a powdery vanilla fragrance. Now, this one is so effortless. This is the type of fragrance that you wear when you don't want anything too pretentious, you don't want anything too dark, brooding, or aloof. You don't want anything super bright or zesty or effervescent. You want something that is confident, something that maybe portrays a bit of elegance, something that has a very polished demeanor, but also something that's quite fun and outgoing and lighthearted. Again, without being too serious. That's what I think you're going to experience with Vanilla Powder EXTRAIT. Now, of course, given the history that I have with the brand and the experience that I possess with the brand, because I do have a lot of the originals and the EXTRAIT counterparts, I would say that with regard to the EXTRAITs, they're a lot stronger. They are a lot stronger if you're talking longevity, projection, definitely lasting power. I don't know if the diffusiveness has been amplified. I think it probably has been subdued a little bit in exchange for much, much, much better longevity. They are so much stronger. And I would say that if you live in a cooler climate, or if you like the original, but perhaps you just, and I'm not saying the originals don't perform, because they perform incredibly incredibly well, but maybe you love it so much that you wanted a few extra hours of longevity, don't miss your opportunity to get the EXTRAIT. Sample it if you can. There's always opportunities to sample fragrances. You can get a sample from Twisted Lily. I love that. You don't have to commit to the purchase of a full-size bottle immediately, unless it's something you've tried before, maybe in a Neiman Marcus, because I believe this is available in Neiman Marcus as well. Let's say, hypothetically, you tried it in store and you want to purchase it, Twisted Lily has it. Or if you have never sampled it before and you're looking to sample it first, I think the wise move would always be to get a sample from Twisted Lily. And then if you end up really loving it and falling in love with it, you can commit to the purchase of a full-size bottle subsequent to your sampling. So vanilla powder, it's coconut, it is vanilla, it is musk, it's smooth, it is super creamy. I get like this fig personality from it. It's just a beautifully done fragrance. It's fun, it's youthful, it doesn't take itself too seriously. It's not dark, brooding, mysterious, or anything like that. And it's also not very bright, effervescent, you know, incredibly vivacious and diffusive. I think it lacks a lot of the citrus tones that would have contributed to said diffusiveness, but I think the powdery vanilla, the creaminess of the coconut is just a beautifully done fragrance. And again, I know it has been a hit for some time because it's just a great fragrance through and through. I think this is signature scent worthy. I think it's perfectly unisex. Longevity for the EXTRAIT version on my skin has been like 10 plus hours, which is crazy to me because the fragrances that typically last 10, 11, 12 plus hours are sometimes the gourmands, the dark woodsy fragrances, the smokes, the balsams, the resins, all of that stuff. We're talking frankincense, incense in general, myrrh, copal, galbanum, Tolu balsam, Peru balsam. These are the fragrances that I'm like 12 plus hours, no brainer. But there's just something about this one. I don't think it's the Helvetilide either. I just think it's a very strong, you know, dense fragrance. And I'm gonna say this too, I'm gonna be honest, I think it's rather linear. I don't think there's a crazy development in this fragrance, which again, is a good thing or a bad thing. It depends on what you want out of your fragrance. For me personally, this one doesn't change much and I don't mind that. This is a very linear fragrance. It opens up creamy, smooth, a little powdery with that coconut vibe, the deliciousness of the vanilla. And that's what I get 4, 5, 6 hours into the development. Like I don't want it to change, you know? So Vanilla Powder by Matiere Premier is a beautiful fragrance. And now we have the EXTRAIT version. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me today. I really hope you took something of value from today's episode. And again, if you did, please do consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe, hitting the bell, and giving this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. And once again, very special giveaway courtesy of Sauf Le Bon and Twisted Lily. Make sure to participate. You have the chance to take home a bottle. And this one is a few $100s. You can look it up if you're interested. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure to participate. Best of luck to everybody. And of course, make sure to stay subscribed because we have fragrance content coming out on the daily. Thank you again. I love you all. And we'll see you tomorrow with a brand new episode.